on our way to Kolsky's this morning, and I'm so tired still. We were up till like, what, 2:30 just making videos.
Slime. What kind are you getting? I know. I'll pay for you. It's okay.
No, I got it. I bought my wallet.
I can do it. It's okay. Let me pay for you. I'm feeling nice.
Aw.
Let me pay for you. What do you want?
Yeah. I don't know actually.
Oh, shit.
Crap. Oh, shoot. And drinking it?
We're gonna die today. What kind do you want?
Why? Why do you need to know?
So that I can write it for you.
Well, I'm with you. We're gonna go grab them anyways.
But I'm writing it all down in my notes, so
just say a donut for Anna, okay? I will choose one when we get there.
Just donut.
Just donut. Okay, again, we don't want anyone to see our faces, so we're just gonna. You guys get to look at our shadows and listen to us jabber. No, if my parents catch me, I'll be in really big trouble.
Oh, okay.
So, let's stick with this. I mean, just and for me, just donut. Just donut. Okay, so me and Angie, So me and Angie tend to have deep conversations when we're walking here.
It's kind of weird.
Like,
only when we're walking the Starbucks.
So my conversation I was just having earlier was, I was talking about how kids have a tendency to choose the sprinkle donuts just because kids are actually attracted to bright colors.
Because sprinkles barely taste like anything. They're just a little bit sweet, but it doesn't add anything to the donut.
Because I mean, I pick the sprinkle donut usually, just even though I know I like the old-fashioned ones better. Like, it's weird. Like, kids really like snow, but that's just because it's really bright and sparkly.
Yeah.
But kids don't like the night because it's super dark.
Yeah.
See what I mean? We have really
and
deep
kids like playgrounds because they always have bright and nice colors, but they wouldn't want to go to one that's just wooden.
Yeah. The one exception is the school bus. It's a super bright color, but let me guess, everybody hates it.
Yeah, but some kids probably like it.
Yeah, but not as often.
Yeah.
Not remotely as often.
We could find a way to do like a full-on study with like kids at Armitage.
We should. I can do that with some of the kindergartners.
Kids at our middle school.
I can ask the teacher that I work with at Armitage if I can conduct a little survey with some of the students.
Ooh, can I go with so I can skip class?
No, it's gonna be before school.
Oh.
I have enough. Next year.
Go with because I'm part of it.
I mean, I guess you can, sure.
Will they care?
You can't see our shadows. I mean, I'll talk to some of the teachers around there and see if I can conduct a little survey.
But that would be good, because we're just full-on experimenting with this.
Yes!
But this is an interesting topic for weird people.
No, it's interesting. This is our science project. This is going to be my science project for the year.
We're going to try to get extra credit for this.
Yes, we are. Let's ask Holmquist if she can actually help us, or Miss Thorstad or Mr. Wolver or something. I can use the yearbook surveys. I can ask Charlotte. I can work with Charlotte on that. This is a reason. For some of you, this is the reason for some of the people who are watching this video to subscribe to us. We have deep conversations. We are children, we like to
talk about our deep conversations. Oh my gosh, the water underneath us moved while we did that.
It did. But okay, so pretty much we're gonna experiment with this. If you would like to participate in our experiment,
and you live here, probably.
You probably want to go to, any elementary school anywhere, even if you live in like anywhere you live. If you live in freaking China, I don't care. Conduct this experiment. Find out if kids,
primary school, whatever it is to you.
Whatever it is.
Just kids
middle school, secondary school, primary school, lower campus, upper campus, anything.
Kids
even if you're in freaking college,
but make
conduct
sure you
this
say
for
what
us.
ages they are.
We would like to know.
Because this is a full-on global experiment for us now.
We want to know. So.
This is why we should have a podcast.
This is exactly why we should have a podcast.
My parents would probably be fine with a podcast, just not videos.
Okay. So I guess today, this morning is gonna be we're gonna have a deep conversation. How about we talk a little bit about racial discrimination? No, I'm just kidding. That's a little too deep for kids.
No.
Well, do you want to?
It's not deep.
You down for that?
I'm fine with it. It still happens today, and people don't realize that
Well, people don't realize that it's not just whites discriminating against blacks. Sometimes blacks can tend to maybe discriminate against whites sometimes.
And Asians doing into whites,
This happens. It's not just blacks
and
versus whites. This happens to all sorts of different. So
it's not that we don't care that black people also are getting discriminated against.
But we're saying that we need to understand that there's more to it than just blacks versus whites.
There's Asians too.
Some people treat people who came from Vietnam badly.
Yeah.
Just because of the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
It's really not.
That
these
was
are so many years ago. Even people that are British get mad at Americans for the Revolutionary War. That happened 300 years ago?
And it's not right. You can't do that. You can't just discriminate against someone just because of their race. The same thing happens with people who are...
Or their background.
Yeah.
You can have parents that are criminals
and
still be good person.
You're aware that people discriminate against... There are stereotypes as well.
Yeah.
And part of that, stereotypes, you don't realize this, go so much into discrimination.
They really do.
Stereotypes are the reason for
Have you noticed at schools, the popular girls only talk to the popular girls, or they're bullying the nerds?
It goes to as small as, middle school or even elementary groups. You treat people badly. That's discrimination. Don't do that. It's not just a little bit of teasing. It's still discriminating against somebody just because you don't...
And it can really hurt someone in the long run. Because
teachers, I love how you guys explain this, but you don't explain it enough to kids. That's not just mean or against the rules. That's not just bullying, that's discrimination. And that can really hurt somebody someday.
People have gotten into a deep depression and gone to kill themselves because of this, not realizing that they're being discriminated against, not bullied. If you're asking to
bullying and discrimination have a tendency to be very similar, and people just don't quite understand that.
They don't understand the difference.
They think that bullying is a less extreme.
Bullying is more harassment and things. But
they think of it as a less extreme.
But it's not. It's the same.
It's the same as when you give a stereotype to someone who's gay, and you go up to them maybe and be like, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be I don't know, what's a good one?
Wearing pink.
Wearing pink, yeah.
And everybody can wear pink. But I'm not getting into gender stereotypes.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Because
are they trying to turn into here? Yeah, they are. Okay.
Because and gender stereotypes. Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, it's worse.
Also,
Not worse, but
I had really good parents when it came to lesbian, gay, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I had good parents when it comes to that. But I didn't quite learn all of it. I didn't learn what all of them meant. I didn't know. I thought you had to be a gender. But you don't have to. You can be a neutral gender if you want to.
If you like what's considered guy things and you're a girl, you're whatever. You whatever you want to.
You can be a freaking Pokemon if you want to be. Seriously, you can say you can say that you're a Pokemon if you really don't want to tell somebody what your gender is.
Oh my god, that was a really nice cat.
Yeah, it was. But
it crashed down. Okay.
This is what we do in the mornings before we have any real silliness. We talk. We talk about serious stuff. Serious issues that need to be addressed.
And nobody seems to address them.
And so we will.
Because we're not afraid to.
We're not afraid to go on YouTube and address some of these situations that aren't right.
And
even if it does.
Us. Who gives a crap?
We're middle school kids. Do you think YouTube's gonna care? Are they gonna take it seriously?
YouTube is gonna.
Probably not.
YouTube is gonna be.
But screw it.
This video needs to be taken down.
They're gonna not.
Controversial.
Yes.
And then that's also part of discrimination.
But screw it.
Discrimination makes sense in some sense.
But you know
in
what?
Some things such as like drinking, but other things it's just not.
But you know what? Screw it. I don't care if nobody takes it seriously. We need to get this out here. So.
Wait.
Unlike half of the 99% of the people on this planet, we care.
Wait.
But nobody else seems to. Oh, also, I hate that people are made fun of for having mental health issues.
Mental health is an interesting thing. I feel bad a little bit sometimes because there is a kid at our school that has a mental problem, but everyone hates him because he acts a little inappropriate around girls sometimes.
But he doesn't understand how he's supposed to be out. And people don't get that, like, they just need to realize that everybody's different and some people act a different way because of something going on in their brain, and you can't just like hate them for that.
I mean, the best thing we can do, even if it sounds like being a tattletale, is just to tell a teacher about that, so that the teacher can help them.
Don't be afraid to get help.
Just tell a teacher, and that can get them the help that they need. So I guess that's our deep conversation for today.
Yep.
Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you again probably next week.